Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time that you're in. I just wanted to jump on here and share a word with you all, something that I feel the inner need to share. I want to talk to you guys about why it's essential for us to observe and manage the thoughts that we have in our mind and to pay attention to the words that come out of our mouths. The reason is because what you think is what you become. It's what your reality become. And your words, the things that come out of your mouth, is the conduit for making that reality happen. There's something that I'm thinking about to relate to that is weeds, how weeds grow in the garden. And when weeds first grow in the garden, you don't really know that it's a weed in the garden because it's disguised as other plants in the garden, you know what I mean? And it's not until the weed has grown so much and taken so much that it's you can't even deny the fact that that's a weed in the garden and that it's draining, it's killing all of the other plants that are supposed to be bringing forth life, so this makes me think of like, okay, so we know that about weeds. Well, what else do we know about weeds? And I got this revelation, this thought that weeds in a garden are the undesirable result of being allowed to get comfortable in the wrong places. When you're comfortable in places that you know, and you'll know you're not supposed to be where you are, but when you get comfortable in those places, things start to, you begin to become more fearful, begin to become more bitter, you begin to see more negative things. Your mind, your thinking gets so small and limited. Trust me, I know this because, this is something that I have battled with and that I still continue to battle with because, again, weeds are not as distinguishable when they first grow. And the reason why I'm looking this way too is because I have some notes over there that I'm looking at. But it takes awareness. It takes that attentiveness to capture those thoughts in your mind, to monitor the things that come out of your mouth, because there is power in your words. There's this saying oh, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt me or don't hurt me. And that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. I used to believe that when I was young, and when I would operate in that belief, the reason why I believed in that is because I wanted to feel strong. I wanted to feel no matter what people say about me, no matter what, words never hurt me, but words do have a way of hurting people, and it cuts deeper than any physical wound, because a word will stick in your mind the rest until you unlearn that word, so that's something that I just quickly wanted to share. Make sure today really assess whether or not you're getting comfortable in the wrong places, whether or not you have weeds in your garden, which is your life, and if you are able to see okay, this is a weed in my garden, because again, weeds can come disguised as fears, anxieties, confusion, bitterness, anything that is draining and never giving life, and never, that's what a weed is. And doing that due diligence to rip them out, because you have to, in order to kill a weed, you have to dig it from the root. Gardeners have to go in the earth and dig up the weed from the root. You can't just chop the surface level, because the weed is just gonna grow back. You know what I mean? You got to go deeper than that. So that's something that I just wanted to share with y'all. This is my first time doing this. I don't know if I'm gonna be, I mean, I'll probably do more of this in the future. I just got to get more comfortable with like talking to the camera, but I hope that this helps somebody. Have a great day, and God bless.